Hi everyone, how you doing? It's Friday, and yeah, just sort of give you a quick progress update really, and talk through a little bit of what I was doing. In the last episode, I talked about it being a little bit more difficult this week, and I think part of that is because things happen in your life, and work commitments get in the way, or life and routine and stuff. And I was just contemplating, and I promised you I'd share my plan for this week, which I will do. It is wrote down in the book here, so I'll just run you through that. But I think I've not been able to stick to the plan that I made and had to adjust. And I think as a result of that, it's then made it a little bit harder as the weeks progressed. But saying that, I've still been able to kind of make substitutes to still make activity meaningful, and food choices have been consistently good actually, and not in a unsustainable way. Not to say that I've had too many treats this week. I've consciously not, especially with the wedding tomorrow. So trying to get as much gains as possible before the big weigh-in. But I'm just going to run through kind of the activity log, like I said, that I've done, and also what I set out at the week to do in terms of food choices. So on Monday I talked about a 2 mile walk. That's the mile from the car park to work and back. And five-a-side football. Football was cancelled because of the weather, another event, so I did cycling instead. Tuesday again, the same walk, so the 2 mile walk. 60 minutes cycling, a 5k run. Well, the reality is I did the walk and the run. I did 5.4 miles, and that was set at quite a fast pace with the guys that I spoke about in previous vlogs. Didn't do the 60-minute cycle in the evening, and I was feeling really tired, so I kind of listened to my body. But against plan, it kind of says, well, I've not really done what I set out to do. Having said that, I then need to look at the plan. So is that sustainable? Is that achievable to do the run in the day and then the cycle in the evening? On Tuesday it certainly wasn't. It didn't feel right. So again, I'm going to consider that for next week's plan, and I'll share that with you as well as we go. Wednesday was then 2 mile walk and 25-minute Pilates, 4 lots of 10 dumb bicep curls, and 2 planks, 1.5 minutes. So I think I did the planks. I've not done push-ups, and I've done some dumbbell curls. I think I did 20. I didn't do the Pilates session, but I did end up on the bike. And then Thursday, I set out to do 2 mile walk with a 60-minute cycle. So I didn't manage the 2 mile walk just because of work commitments, and my diary changed. And then the 60-minute cycle turned into a 10-minute cycle last night. So again, didn't do what I set out to. And then today is I've got a 10k run, and I'm not going to achieve that today actually. So lots of things that I'm not going to do. But what I will do is I'm going to get out for kind of the next 20 minutes and do a 2.2 mile run. So, kind of a third of what I set out to do. But food-wise, it's been really good. So hopefully that kind of counterbalances not doing as much activity as I wanted. But I'm also, if you're going through this kind of thing, at 2-3 weeks in, absolutely be curious around, is what you plan to do achievable and realistic versus aspirational as well. And I think because I'm right at the start of this, activity will ramp up. I'm not necessarily doing more lots of activity, but the activity intensity or time will increase over time. So again, I'm not going to beat myself up. It's going well. All the things and indicators I've not been injured so far, other than a sore calf at one point where I was pushing a little bit. And I'd really encourage you just to have some sort of plan, a skeleton plan, but it's got to be flexible. It's got to be able to work around you. And I'm in a much better mind frame today. I'm ready to achieve. I'm looking forward to a run which I've not, the last 2 or 3 days it's not felt like that, which has been the first bit of struggle, more yesterday actually. But the comments have been amazing, both on Twitter and on YouTube on this, and people and Facebook actually. So people have been saying, keep it up, and I absolutely intend to keep it up. This is not a fad. This is about me ultimately, but hopefully helping to inspire anyone watching this or following this to think about what activity you do and what food choices or drink choices you choose to make, and what impact that has on you, if you want to do that, and yeah, just being really curious about it. So as always, like, comment, subscribe if you've not already. Let me know how it's going for you, and I'm going to look into joining a gym and doing some introductory sessions as well to help submit the stuff that I've done on my own at home and just see how some of that goes. So I've mentioned CrossFit in the past, and then Hayley Burrows has also put me online with someone in Warrington to have a look at, so I'm going to do that as well and see how it goes. So alright guys, if you've got anywhere that you completely recommend that people could get involved with, then put this on the comments, because it'll help other people then get in contact. Or if you know of any great resources, then feel free to please share them here. Alright, speak soon guys.